Cassava is used in two types, namely cassava butter and white cassava. Hi, we are from Group 7. We will explain about the process of making tapai. Tapai, one of the applications of conventional biotechnology, is fermentation. We usually do not realize that a product of fermentation is close to us, and tapai is one of the fermentation products. Cassava is used in two types, namely cassava butter and white cassava. For the first picture is named cassava butter, and for the second picture is named white cassava. The first process in making tapai is peel the skin of cassava. The skin of cassava is turned into kettle fat, so there is no waste left. After the peeling process, cassava is washed thoroughly. The next process is boiling the cassava until it takes about 20 minutes. Then drain the cassava. Yeast stowing is done evenly so that the results are rich, perfectly cooked. After that, wrap cassava with plastic or banana leaves that have been prepared. Store in a warm and closed place. Wait for the fermentation process for approximately 2 until 3 days for maximum result. Then, tapai is ready for you to eat.
Modern biotechnology. In vitro fertilization or IVF. IVF is a process of fertilization of an egg cell by sperm cells outside a woman's body, precisely in a fertilization tube. After the egg is successfully fertilized and is in the ready phase, it will be transferred to the uterus. Medically, the process of IVF is called in vitro fertilization or IVF. Why do some mamas use IVF? Some conditions, such as the one below, that may cause difficulty conceiving and are advised to use IVF procedures. First, genetic disorders, and the second, health conditions that are suffering from serious disease such as cancer. Third, disorders of the fallopian tubes or uterus in the form of damage or blockage of the egg cell lines. And fourth, ovulation disorders that make egg production minimal. And then endometriosis, and then low quantity sperm production, and immune system problems that interfere with egg or sperm. Sperm that are unable to pass through superficial fluid, and then the reasons for the problem are of infertility are unknown. And the last one has a risk of hereditary disease. How is the process? General process in vitro fertilization. First, ovarian stimulation. The main purpose of this stimulation is to increase the number of eggs produced by the ovaries. The more eggs that can be taken and fertilized during the IVF process, the greater the chance of pregnancy. During this ovarian stimulation phase, mama will be given fertility drugs to increase egg production. In addition, the doctor will also monitor the growth and development of follicles within a few days by conducting an ultrasound and blood test to monitor the development of eggs in the ovary and find out hormone levels. And then the second is oocyte maturation, eggs in the ovary. Before the egg is removed and transferred to your uterus, the egg must first complete its growth and development. To trigger the oocyte maturation, mama will be given an injection of human chorionic gonadotropin or HCG for maximum egg maturation. This hormone injection is done once and must be done at the right time because if it's done too early, the eggs may not mature enough. However, if the injection is done too long, the eggs will actually become too old and not be able to bear fruit properly. To see when the right time to do the injection, it is necessary to do ultrasound again. And the third, retrieval of eggs, ovum retrieval. Egg retrieval can only be done about 34 until 36 hours after mama receives the HCG injection in order not to feel pain when taking eggs. Then mama will be anesthetized first. Then a transvaginal ultrasound is performed to guide the doctor in taking mama's eggs. Egg collection is done using a needle that will suck the follicles in the mother ovaries. Later, there will only be one oocyte egg per one follicle taken from the ovary. This oocyte will then be taken to the embryology laboratory for fertilization. And then fertilization of eggs. If the best egg or follicle is chosen first, the next meal will be fertilized or inseminate. Insemination is when the sperm is introduced into the egg. Then the combined results of both are put into a special room. Usually within 12 until 24 hours of fertilization is expected to occur between sperm and eggs. However, if the husband is experiencing infertility problems or who have low sperm quality, sperm needs to be injected directly into each mature egg. This technique is called intracytoplasmic sperm injection or ICSI. And the last one is transfer of fertilized eggs. A few days before the embryo is transferred, mama will be given the hormone progesterone to help prepare your uterine lining to receive the embryo. After the eggs are fertilized, the eggs will be stored for 3 until 5 days in a special place before being transferred to mama's uterus. Transfer of the fertilized egg embryo is usually done on the 5th day after fertilization, where the embryo is already black in the blastocyte phase. Embryos in the blastocyte phase are already able to stick while to mama's uterus.